So the first game you played the Dynamo in Houston, they burned you on the counterattack quite a bit. How much focus are you putting on that this week in the short amount of time you have?
We already showed them some film this morning, and I will remind them again via words and film that that can't happen. But, you know, at the other side of it, I think in that game, you know, they were very effective in their counterattack. That's their style of play. So, you know, it's more not just in the sense that, okay, it was that one individual game against us and it was I mean, that's their identity. So we'll try and coach our guys to make sure that that doesn't happen too often. And, you know, it's not going to stop us from trying to, you know, push the attack and score goals.
How do you push the attack and not get burned like that? Is it a matter of just mental focus?
It's focus. So the guys are, you know, with the ball, they're looking at the goal, they're looking at the target. They always have to look at, okay, where's the outlet pass? Where, as the ball transitions, who's the, you know, most likely Houston player to start the counterattack, and I want to stop it there.
Is there a position group that needs to be responsible for that, stopping the counter?
You can't make it one positional group. It's a good question. It has to be Aussie Christian. It has to be sometimes even a center back, outside backs. You know, in conjunction with each other. It's got to be a team effort, and it's also the forward's responsibility, because as the ball turns over, immediate chase, get pressure on the guy with the ball. So maybe he has to play negative. His first pass is negative. So, yeah, I think it's a team goal.
Just mention the forwards. What's the availability like this weekend for your forward situation?
Well, Shea's available to play, and we'll make a decision on Will tomorrow.
David Olson was out here practicing. Shea, was that just part of his normal routine with S2 bouncing up once in a while, or might
there won't be any call-ups from S2.
So Torres and Ship out there, are they available?
They will be available.
Are they doing better from what kept them on the bench?
Yeah. Roman probably could have played a few more minutes. Harry just re-aggravated something that, you know, is kind of a niggly thing.
And Brad and Chad were just rest.
Brad and Chad will rest. Those are my decisions, yeah.
You kind of stuck with the kind of 4-2-3-1 type for the most part, but you had to do some tactical changes in this last game. With personnel stuff, are you thinking about changing up again going into this next game, or are you going to kind of fit who you have into the same stuff?
We're going to put our 11 best players on the field in a hopefully good formation, and we'll see what happens.
How do you correct a young player's mistakes without affecting his confidence?
Well, it's reality, right? We all make mistakes. Reality is, yes, players have ups and downs, ebbs and flows of confidence. So I think what you have to do is, depending on the person that you're asking about, you need to have that connection with that player and figure out a way how to, you know, how does he learn, why does he learn, what's his struggles, and try and help them that way. So it's almost on an individual basis. Some guys don't, they got thick enough skin, you can yell at them and they'll be fine, and, you know, other guys you gotta show them on film, and other guys you gotta put your arm around them, so it varies.
It seems like Houston's a very different team away from home. Is that something that you guys feel you just gotta take in consideration, or?
Well, we're more concerned about ourselves. I mean, I think we get how Houston plays, home and away. This league is a brutal league, you know. Lots of teams don't have great road records. We only have one win, so it's tough. So we're going to try and get our team moving in the right direction, not as concern ourselves as much. Just, you know, just awareness of their attributes. That's going to be key.
Prior to the game on Sunday, Dr. Stephen Newby, the national anthem
legend.
singer, yes, he will be receiving the Golden Scarf as he steps away from full-time performances. He's an original like yourself here since '09 with the MLS Sounders. What has he meant to the club, and how has he impacted the game day experience just for the fans?
It's been great. I mean, he's got a great voice and gets everybody fired up. And national anthem it's an honor to sing that. You know, a lot of people take that very seriously. So it's great having him around. I wish him happy retirement.
Great. Anything else, guys?
Sporting Kansas City reached out to Bruce Arena and got Matt Biesler loaned back. Was there a thought that you might ask Bruce to get a player back for one day?
Yeah, there was a thought, but you know, whatever Kansas City has with their, maybe they have a different relationship. Who knows if he's going to figure in any of the matches? I mean, there's a lot of details that I'm not aware of. I mean, we're supportive of the national team. We're supportive of Clint and Jordan. Supportive of Roman. This is an unusual circumstance, with calling guys in early. So I couldn't really comment on what Casey has done, but yeah, sure, it would have been nice to have our guys for sure.
Do you know if any sort of request like that was made by the Sounders?
I spoke to Bruce about it.
Are there any other players scheduled to go on international duty
For this weekend?
and after?
Afterwards, yeah.
Yeah, which
They'll make that. When are you guys usually going to announce that?
hopefully over the weekend.
Over the weekend. There'll be some guys missing. We got even some smaller guys missing for Caribbean Cup and other things like that. So,
when you're struggling in the depth of a certain position like you're at this moment, how do you handle that? Do you have to go to attributes of certain players that maybe could play that position? I mean,
well, okay, let's talk about the current situation with our forwards, right? Well, if you play good defense and you don't allow the opponent to score, that gives you at least a draw, which gives you a point away from home, which a lot of soccer experts would say you get a point on the road. That's pretty good. So that's why it's a team sport. I get it. There's ebbs and flows, and you got to present the other team with some challenges, or else you can't defend for 90 minutes. But I think the storyline of that game was we gave up a couple of goals that I felt were a little soft. We should have done a better job defending in those key moments. And mistakes happen, and we're moving on.
thank you.